Hello, everybody. It is Beverly, and we are here today at Mandy's Dutch Treat in Spartanburg, Pennsylvania. And I am inviting you to come along and let's make a memory. So, Mandy's Dutch Treat is in a very small Amish town, mostly Amish. This is their main dining room. And I grew up coming here many years ago. This is the first time I've been back in over probably 15 to 20 years. So they have a salad bar for you. Your standard salad bar. I absolutely love that big, huge frying pan. All of the neat little items up there on the shelf. Old-fashioned decor, very rustic. As I said, the town is very, very small. I believe the population is listed somewhere around 200 and I think 60 or 30. So, yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. So I had to get permission from the owner just to make sure, because it is such a small town and I didn't want to go romping around here. But as you can see, we've got a lot of taxidermy. Love these big wheels that are there we go. These big wheels that are the lighting fixtures. And I'll walk closer. So this is, as I came in, this is the main dining area. And then back towards where I'm going, here's a typical seating arrangement for one of the small tables. Again, some more of the decor. Very old-fashioned and country. Can you imagine having a mandolin slicer that big? That is some big eating. And this place is known for having homemade foods, a lot of really excellent desserts, in particular some pies. And I know you guys all love that I am a pie freak or a bakery freak. I'm going to pull back out here just for a second. And buggies. So we'll come back inside here and get a couple of the taxidermied items. I'm going to pan up to the ceiling also. You can see the big wooden beams. It just is so indicative of truly a big old country barn. And we're here at an in-between time when it's not quite so busy. So my husband and I tend to pick those hours when it's a little less busy. And this is why. Not only do we get great service, well, you get great service here anyway, but I can get around and film without getting a bunch of people. And again, all of the really unique, homey, beautiful decor. I love it. And as I said, it's brought a ton of memories back just coming. I love this little chair with a heart. And I believe it's kind of like a memory tree in memory of some people perhaps who have passed. You gotta love the fishing information. Or information and decoration, not information. And then as you walk out, my husband and I chose to eat in the first area. And so we're going out in this direction, but I'm going to turn real quick. There's a little nook. And I'm going to focus on here so some people can get by. Little doll, a bench to sit on. The ladies' room. And you can always tell about a place if the bathrooms are nice and tidy. And of course, this one is. As I was saying, the town tends to be very high end, filled with Amish. Hence the term Mandy's Dutch treat. A beautiful little throw. And years ago, when I used to come here, this counter that you see used to have seats, okay? And those seats were always filled with Amish men and farmers, and they would, without question, come in the afternoons for their lunches or their suppers. I'll come in a little bit on those walls. Yep. The old milkshake machine. And they do have a lot of local flair. Local, made by a company, or a family actually, market called Troyer's. And they are jerkies. And in case you guys want to follow and watch and see what the specials are, there's their Facebook. All of the Coca-Cola signs. And all throughout the place you can see some really nifty, neat things that they do for locals, such as raising, fundraisers. And over here, I sat hubby at this table because, you see that? I told him we're going to buy that and take it home with us. If he misbehaves, that's what he's going into. Even though that's not really what it is, but I figure we can use it that way, right? I'm trying to stay out of this young lady's way while she waits on a table and not get the table in. But you guys had asked me when I mentioned to a few people that that we have a lot of Amish in the area, and this is what inspired this place so many years ago. And knowing that, so this here's the door you come in, knowing that a lot of their food and a lot of their cooks used to be Amish ladies. I'm not real sure anymore. 8 months ago, Mandy and her family took it over. And it looks like they're doing a great job because I haven't been here in, like I said, easily 15 to 20 years. And I'm not kidding when I say to you, it's just everything I was hoping it would be, plus a lot more. So they added a lot of things you can purchase for souvenirs. Again, another local company, Walnut Creek. They've got licorice. They've got a cherry, strawberry, and watermelon. Some old-fashioned hard candies. Now, here's something you're not going to see everywhere, and that is an Amish-made quilt. And that is a king-sized quilt for $400. So, and they've got some note cards and some postcards, different unique items. And then in behind the counter, we do have, oh, I did not see that they had a Dutch Treat Candy Company. I know all of you are going, how did Beverly miss that? But, so they've got peanut butter cookies there. They're $1 each. Chocolate and banana nut muffins. A balanced diet is a cookie in each hand, and I have to agree with that. Some lemon cookies. Rice Krispie treats. And everything in there is like $1. So very, very affordable in here because they have a lot of the homemade slaws and salads. There's a homemade coleslaw, and it's $5 for that little. I think that's I don't know what that is, half a pint or a quart. I'm trying to come back here, and they got some homemade French dressing, Grandma Ann's French dressing, some honey mustard. Oh no, that's actually Amish peanut butter spread. I have a feeling the husband will be getting that. He loves his peanut butter. Some homemade baked beans, and then some whole pies you can buy. A graham cracker cream, and Oreo, and a coconut cream. And then over here, some cinnamon buns, fresh baked. A single one is $4 or 2 for $8. So very well priced. Now I'm not sure what that photo is of, if that is the original area where Dutch Treat was built, and this is everything surrounding it. I'm not real sure, but let me zoom in there. Very neat. A lot of farmland. It's again, And there's the state of Pennsylvania in a clock. And the old signs. And this lady behind the counter is the owner, is a husband and wife, and it is his mom. Her name is Kathy. I had never met her before, but I had called down here to ask, when they were open and all that. And without question, when I came in, she greeted me with a hug. So that alone tells you a little something about the place. As a matter of fact, I am going to grab a couple of these honey sticks for when my sugar drops. I know that's hard to believe that my sugar drops, right? As much sugar as I eat. Did your son go in the bath? Mm-hmm. He did? Well, there's pictures of that. So Kathy just brought over some pictures here. I'm going to come down a little bit here so I can zoom in on it. Oh, come on, you can zoom. Yeah, I know you can. So this is the menu. And there's a picture of the outside. This is all picnic tables. Oh, those are picnic tables. So they do have some outdoor seating. They now have an ice cream shop that is attached. On the one side has a window you can walk up. And that looks absolutely fantastic. I don't know why. There we go. We got that. And some of the other neat little things that they have. It's just things that are really unique to the area. And this guy here, we have a lot of these. I don't know where you're from, if you have a lot of them or not. But these are literally hand carved from somebody who's very, very talented. That's all I can say. But this one here is a hand-carved bear. And I love his honey nest up there. So, and I believe, are you the owner, sir? You are. Would you go on camera and say hello or no? No, he's shy. Come on, look, if this face will go on camera, you're good. So I'm just going to flip it around here, you guys. I'm going to real quick just do an interview with him just to see, well, I might, if I can figure out where my switch camera is. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll just do it this way, okay? I promise I won't go right in on you. I'll keep you off to the side with these beautiful lights and the decor. Just your first name. What's your name?
Steve.
Steve. So, Steve, what made you buy this? Was
Mandy's family.
Okay.
Was into the cooking forever. So
okay. And
her mom came from the Dutch Sugar and Spice.
Oh, okay.
Kelly from Kelly Sugar and Spice.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know the area, which most of you don't, so Sugar and Spice is this infamous place that was purchased and run by the Troyer family, if I'm not okay. And okay, so did you come in here? Had Dutch Treat itself closed?
I knew the previous owner.
Okay.
Friends with him. And we were about to buy a different restaurant.
Okay.
And he knew that we were going to buy a different restaurant. And he approached us and just said, you should go out and look at the Dutch Tree. I think it'll fit your style.
Okay. All right.
And it does.
It does. You guys are wonderful. I have to thank you. Thank you for letting me share this with everybody. I've got just a bunch of viewers around. I'm going to grab a front view when we come in, but I didn't want to start filming before asking. And I try to be, but thank you very much.
How was your meal?
Oh, fantastic. My husband and I both got the meatloaf, and phenomenal, more than I could eat. So yeah, your mom.
Hit or miss when you go out to the restaurant.
I said that to your mom. She said, you drove all the way from here just to get meatloaf? And I started laughing, and I said, meatloaf's not an easy thing to get when you're dining out. And yeah,
every week for the meatloaf.
Yeah, so and their meatloaf is fantastic.
Try anything else.
Yep.
Fish is really good.
My husband debated on the fish, and he decided to go meatloaf because he asked me if he could have a bite of mine, and I jokingly said, I don't think so. But he knows he always finishes mine.
Go on our website and go back a few weeks. We had an article somebody wrote up about the fish fry.
Okay. All right. And is your website DutchTreat.com or is it Mandy'sDutchTreat.com?
It's Mandy's Dutch Treat or Dutch Treat, but it's on Facebook.
Oh, okay, on Facebook. So I showed you guys how to get there on Facebook. So go on there, and there was a gentleman who wrote an article.
Go back. There's a few weeks.
Scroll back, and yeah, and there's an article on there. So go back and read that because you don't have to take just my word for it. So, all right. Wonderful, wonderful. And, you know, like I said, you just, there's some things that can't be beat. And buying local, staying local, and going to these little family-owned restaurants and places are one of the best things you can do. So as I give you guys a peace out, I'm going to go into the honey area because I actually am going to purchase a jar of honey. And this honey is made about, I'm not sure how far Corey is, but maybe a half an hour from here. So they say eat local honey. If you've got, and that's all I can, that's all I ever use to sweeten with. But, so I'm going to buy some honey. I probably will get, I'll be forced to get a cinnamon roll. And I'm going to tell you guys, I'll have one more shot that I cut in coming into the place so you can see the outside. But the wind is super, super crazy out there. So I am going to probably do that without my microphone on and just turn the sound off for that. But as I always tell you guys, we will see you again next time. And don't forget, life is a gift. So you just keep on making memories. And I'll see you next time to make another memory. Okay? Bye-bye.